Kelechi was a healer in a small village called Mkpala. Mkpala was special because, unlike other villages, the men did not marry. Instead, when they turned 40, they became pregnant with a child, which was believed to ensure the future of the village. This tradition had been followed for generations. Kelechi was approaching his 40th birthday. He was respected and loved in the village for his kindness and wisdom. But he had a secret. He was in love with Ifeoma, a gentle and caring teacher. They were best friends, but the village customs had kept them from being more. As Kelechi's birthday drew near, he started having strange dreams. In his dreams, he saw a glowing baby and felt a powerful connection. He knew these dreams were a sign of what was coming. But he was also sad because he knew he would never be able to marry Ifeoma. One evening, Kelechi and Ifeoma sat under a big tree. Kelechi took a deep breath and said, "Ifeoma, I need to tell you something. I love you, but I am about to become the village bearer." Ifeoma's eyes filled with tears. "I know, Kelechi, I love you too, but we cannot be together because of the village tradition." The next day, the village elders prepared for Kelechi's transformation. The ceremony was a mix of excitement and sorrow. Kelechi had to undergo a special ritual where he would be given a magical potion. This potion would start his pregnancy. As the villagers gathered, Kelechi felt a mix of pride and sadness. He had always respected the tradition, but now it felt like it was taking away his chance for a traditional family life with Ifeoma. The ceremony began. Kelechi drank the potion, and he felt a strange warmth inside him. The villagers cheered, but Kelechi's heart was heavy. Days went by, and Kelechi's pregnancy progressed. He started feeling a strong connection with the baby growing inside him, but he missed Ifeoma deeply. One evening, Ifeoma came to visit Kelechi. She had a sad smile on her face. "Kelechi, I want you to know that I am here for you. Even though we cannot be together, I care about you and your baby." Kelechi hugged Ifeoma, feeling comforted but also heartbroken. He wished there was a way for them to be together. Then one day, a strange thing happened. Ifeoma discovered she was pregnant. In Mkpala, this was nearly impossible for women. She was scared and confused, but she knew she needed to talk to Kelechi. Ifeoma found Kelechi and told him about her pregnancy. Kelechi was shocked, but also overjoyed. Could this be a sign that things are changing? He wondered. The village was in uproar when they heard about Ifeoma's pregnancy. Elders met to discuss the unusual situation. Kelechi and Ifeoma hoped that their love could bring a new understanding to their village. As they waited for the elders' decision, Kelechi and Ifeoma faced many challenges. Their love was tested, and they had to deal with the villagers' fears and doubts. But they held on to their hope and believed that their situation could lead to positive change. As the day passed, Kelechi and Ifeoma's story became well known throughout the village. Their struggle and love made people think deeply about their custom. Many wondered if it was time for Nkpala to adapt and accept new ways. The suspense grew as the village waited the elders' final decision on what could happen to Kelechi and Ifeoma. Would their love and determination lead to a new future for Mkpala? Or would they be forced to follow old traditions? Their journey had just begun, and the village of Mkpala was about to face changes that no one could have predicted. The next market day, the elders gathered in their secret meeting hut, their faces grave, the village buzzed with gossip and speculation about Kelechi and Ifeoma. Everyone was curious to know what decision would be made, but no one could predict the outcome. As the sun set, casting long shadows across the village, Kelechi and Ifeoma waited anxiously by the edge of the elders' meeting place. They held each other's hands tightly, finding strength in their bond. The village chief, Elder Nnemeka, finally emerged from the meeting hut. His face was solemn, and he raised his hand for silence. The crowd hushed instantly, eyes fixed on him. Today, we have witnessed an extraordinary situation, Elder Nnemeka began. We have seen that love can sometimes bring about changes that we do not expect. The village tradition has guided us for many years, but the heart of the matter is whether it serves our people happiness. The villagers murmured among themselves, unable to guess what was coming next. Kelechi and Ifeoma's hearts pounded with hope and fear. Elder Nnemeka continued, we must recognize that Kelechi and Ifeoma's love has touched many hearts. Their courage to face tradition and their commitment to each other and the future are admirable. Therefore, we will not punish them for this rare occurrence. Instead, we will seek a way to honor both the tradition and their personal desires. The crowd erupted in a mixture of cheers and apprehensive whispers. Some villagers celebrated the decision, while others worried about the changes it might bring. Elder Nnemeka decided to create a new tradition that will honor the village past while allowing room for personal choices. Kelechi and Ifeoma's story would become a symbol of this new path. The village will hold an annual festival to celebrate both the old customs and the evolving ways of life. In the weeks that followed, preparation for the festival began. Kelechi and Ifeoma worked hard, helping the villagers organize the event. They were supported by many, and their bond grew stronger with every day. The festival day arrived, and the village was transformed into a colorful celebration of life and unity. People from neighboring villages came to witness the historic event. Music, dance, and laughter filled the air. Kelechi and Ifeoma were honored as the pioneers of a new tradition. As the festival drew to a close, Elder Nnemeka stood before the crowd. Let this festival remind us that our traditions are meant to guide us, but they should also adapt to our changing hearts. Let us embrace both the old and the new with love and respect. Kelechi and Ifeoma looked at each other, their hearts full of hopes for their future. The village of Nkpala had taken its first step towards embracing a new way of life, one that celebrated love in all its forms. But even as the festival ended and the village returned to its daily routines, Kelechi and Ifeoma knew their journey was not over. They faced the challenges of blending tradition with their personal desires and ensuring that their story continued to inspire others. Days turned into weeks, and their lives took on a new rhythm. Kelechi and Ifeoma's child was born, bringing joy and excitement to the village. The baby, a symbol of both tradition and change, was welcomed with open arms. As the season changed, so did the village. Mkpala became a place where old customs and new ideas coexisted harmoniously. Kelechi and Ifeoma's love had not only transformed their own lives, but also paved the way for a future where the village heart was open to new possibilities. The village continued to celebrate its tradition while embracing the evolving needs of desires of its people. Kelechi and Ifeoma remained central figure in this new chapter. This story a testament to the power of love and the courage to face change. Yet, as the village prospered, a new mystery began to unfold. Strange occurrences started to affect the community, making some wonder if there was deeper forces at play. The village's newfound harmony was tested by these events, and Kelechi and Ifeoma found themselves at the center of yet another journey, one that would challenge their beliefs and their bond in ways they had never imagined. With the stage set for further adventures, Kelechi and Ifeoma prepared to confront the unknown, their love and courage guiding them through whatever lay ahead.